Chapter 357. Are you still going to let me drive? Yi Hangxuan really didn't call her assistant over in order to get into film Emperor Sus car. Today, in order to make herself look good, she wore an especially thin dress and extremely thin high heels. Standing at the entrance of Golden Age, she was so cold that she turned purple. Bai Kaiman walked out with Han Zimo in her arms and saw everything. CEO Han Bai Kaiman wanted to ask him if he could give Yi Hangxuan a ride. After all, it would not be a bad thing if she could build a good relationship with the people in the same production team. Han Zimo pulled his hand away from Bai Kaiman's. Since you like to hang out with people like her so much, send her back. Han Zimo left right after he said that, and his assistant quickly followed behind. If it was an artiste from his management company acting like this today, he was afraid that he would really freeze her. The moment Yi Hangxuan entered the private room, she deliberately made fun of Xie Yishan. It was not very suitable for such a scheming woman to stay in the production team. Giving him the role of the third female lead was a dereliction of duty on the production team's part. He got into the car and left. His actions were extremely swift and without any hesitation. Bai Kaiman's face turned red and white. She had been Han Zimo's female companion for many years, but she had never angered him to the point of abandoning him. Sherry Alerong. To think that she had thought that she had done the right thing by helping Yi Hangxuan out of her predicament. Sister Qi Man. One Yi Hangxuan called out weakly with tears still on her face. Bai Kaiman made a gesture to stop. She looked at Yi Hangxuan with hatred in her eyes. She and her assistant left in a hurry without even saying goodbye. If she were to be with Yi Hangxuan again, she would probably lose her position. It was true that Bai Kaiman liked Han Zimo, but she also liked her position in the entertainment industry. There was no need for her to sacrifice all the hard work she had put in for the sake of an artist from another agency. In the end, Yi Hangxuan could only take a taxi back. On the other side of the Maybach, Su Yuji fell asleep as soon as he got into the car. Even his good assistant, Sun Hong, fastened his seatbelt for him. Su Jingting was carrying Xie Yishan, who was still sober. TSK, TSK, TSK. This was a different treatment. Assistant Sun didn't drink and reminded him warmly. President Su, will anything happen to Master Ye if he sleeps like this? Su Jingting didn't even look at Su Yuji. What can happen? Lower the seat. Yes, young Master Ye. It's not that I don't want to help you. President Su said you're fine, so you'll definitely be fine. His sharp eyes noticed that the corners of young Master Ji's mouth seemed to have twitched. This was... Su Jingting looked at Xie Yishan. Are you alright? Do you want to vomit? Su Jingting was so gentle that he was like a warm man. Xie Yishan shook her head. I'm a little sleepy. I'll hug you and sleep peacefully. We'll be home soon. Xie Yishan leaned into his embrace and rubbed against him. I'm not very sleepy. I'm not drunk. At the mention of being drunk, Su Jingting and assistant Sun were lost in their memories. The last time Xie Yishan was drunk, by mistake, Su Jingting suddenly felt that it was a good thing that Xie Yishan was drunk. At least he could take care of her. Su Jingting thought about it, but he still cared about him. In the future, when I'm not around, you're not allowed to drink so much. Xie Yishan giggled, stingy, in just drinking a few cups. It's fine. Not even a few cups. How dare you say that you're not drunk? How red are your faces? Oh, you're so stingy. Su Jingting, who had been called stingy by Xie Yishan twice, couldn't take it anymore and kissed her directly. Assistant Sun, who was driving, was speechless. Are you going to let me drive?